Great, let's work through the examples for Chapter 1, Section 1. The first example says, the Colorado State Legislature wants to estimate the length of time it takes a resident of Colorado to earn a bachelor's degree from a state college or university. A random sample was taken of 265 recent in-state graduates. The first question asks us to identify the variable. Now the variable is whatever is being measured. So when they went to each of these 265 recent in-state graduates, what did they ask them for? Well, they asked them for the length of time it takes to earn a bachelor's degree. So this is what I wrote. The length of time it takes a recent in-state graduate of Colorado to earn a bachelor's degree. So each person out of those 265 told them how long it took to graduate and get their bachelor's degree. Okay? The second question asks us, if the variable is quantitative or qualitative. So length of time, does that represent an amount, a quantity, or does that represent a group or a quality? Okay? In this case, length of time is definitely an amount, so it is quantitative. All right, next, we want to know what is the implied population. Now, what you want to ask yourself, you can only generalize to the population that was sampled from. So go back in the problem. A random sample was taken of 265 recent in-state graduates. So since our sample is taken from recent in-state graduates, that's going to be our implied population. It's going to be all recent in-state graduates of Colorado. Okay? So you always have to ask yourself, where did my sample come from? That's my implied population. Okay? Good. All right. Next example. Okay, I'm going to have to do this a little different. Having trouble. All right. Label each of the following numerical measures as a statistic or a parameter. And we have the average score on the GRE for all U.S. students. Okay, well, let's look at it. They're talking about all U.S. students. So as soon as I see all, I know we're talking about a population, which means that average score would be called a parameter. Okay, so if whatever we're measuring comes from the entire population, then it is a parameter. Okay, the average score on the GRE for all Rutgers applicants. As soon as I see all Rutgers applicants, we're talking about an entire population. So that is also a parameter. Okay. The average score on the GRE for a random sample of California residents. This is not all California residents. It's just some of them, a random sample of California residents. So if we were calculating an average score for them, that would just be called a statistic. Okay, so parameter from the population, statistic from a sample. Okay. Good. All right, last examples for this section. List the highest level of measurement for the following student advising final information. Name of a student. There is absolutely no math that you can do with a name, so that is nominal. Student ID number. Guys, again, this is just another way to name you. Your ID number is exactly the same as a name. Granted, you could put ID numbers in order, but why? It would make absolutely no sense. So a student ID number is simply a name, so it is also nominal. Cumulative grade point average. Okay, cumulative grade point average. This has a true zero. If your GPA is a 0, you have flunked everything. This is a true 0. It is ratio level. Okay, it's definitely a ratio level. All right. Dates of awards, scholarships, dean lists, etc. These are just dates. okay? You received a date on, September 8th of 2007. Okay, that is interval data. Specific dates are interval data. A declared major. Are you majoring in business, education, okay, whatever it may be? That again, it's just a name, so that is nominal. Good. A number code representing class standing. 1 equals freshman, 2 equals sophomore, 3 equals junior, 4 equals senior, 5 equals graduate student. Okay. There's a definite order here. Okay, freshmen are 1 up to graduate students, which are 5. So we could put these in order that would make sense. However, there's absolutely no other math you could do with this. So this would be ordinal. Entrance exam rating for competency in English. Excellent, satisfactory, unsatisfactory. Again, these are words that can be put in order, okay, but doing any other math would not work. So it is also ordinal. All right. Now it's time for you to get to work on the practice problems. Let me know if you have any questions at all. And after we get that taken care of, then you can start on the homework. Good luck, and hope to hear from you. Bye.